It's that time of year again. The clocks are going back this weekend, but according to sleep experts this morning, it could actually be bad for our health. Dr Hilary and Dr Amir are here now. Good morning, doctors. So what are they saying exactly, Hilary? What does this mean?
Well, the clocks go back. So instead of it being sunrise at 7:30, now it's going to be after Sunday, sunrise at 6:30. Yeah. So lighter in the morning, but darker in the evening. So a lot of people will be going home after work when it's dark and a bit more miserable. That increases the risk of seasonal affective disorder, the winter blues. We have less daylight falling on the back of our eye, so we feel sleepier in the evening and a bit more tired. So, yeah, in that ways, it could affect our sleep. But actually, with a small adjustment, and remember, we do get an extra bed, an extra hour's sleep in bed on Sunday. I think with a bit of adjustment, we can move our body clock so that we go to bed a little bit earlier, get up a little bit earlier, gets the pleasure of some sunlight.
So ideally you shift your life a little bit, by an hour basically.
Exactly, just like the clock.
Yes,
the clock,
just like
yourself.
the clocks, exactly.
Yeah.
Staying with sleep, Amir, this is interesting. Apparently 2 duvets on the bed could be the secret to a happy life.
Yes, morning, Christine. So according to broadcasting legend Gabby Logan, she says the secret to her 23-year marriage to Kenny is having 2 duvets. And actually, there might be some science in that. When you've got 2 duvets, you've got your own control over that duvet. No one's hogging the duvet, and you can control your own body temperature. You can let one leg out if you need to without affecting the other person. And I'm a big fan of this because I hate it when the other person in bed kind of tosses and turns or like pirouettes like a dolphin in the night. They take the duvet with them. So 2 duvets are better than 1 when it comes to bedtime sleep.
Yeah, quite. It's just aesthetically, it's how it looks. It then looks like 2 single beds pushed together, albeit it's not. Yeah. But it's just how it looks to me, I think. Practically, I agree, yes.
Amir, I wonder what your tug factor is.
High, very high.
Very high tug factor.
Very weighted blanket. I like to feel it.
I can imagine.
I agree with that. I love that feeling.
Snug as a bug.
What about you?
Me? I have no idea. As it comes.
As it comes. You're both back later on, of course, Hilary.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there is news this morning that the sale of disposable vapes will be banned in England and Wales from June next year. Dr Hilary and Dr Amir join us now. What are we thinking of this? And it's actually from an environmental perspective that they're wanting to get rid of them, but surely from a health perspective.
Yeah, and both. I mean, we know that young children are increasingly trying vapes and getting hooked on the nicotine. Nicotine's addictive. You know, it might be 95% safer than smoking tobacco, but we still don't know the long-term effects, and it's not completely safe. Plenty of toxins still in vapor. So it's a good idea to discourage children from smoking bubblegum flavoured vapes and candy floss flavoured. No place in the world for that, really. Don't need it. Environmentally, they're made of plastic, they're disposable, they get binned. There's millions of them lying around, littering. They leak, the batteries leak acid. You've got lithium battery in there. They can set fire to waste cycling plants, which has happened, and bin lorries. So environmentally, they're not good news at all. We don't need them. In Australia, they actually banned vapes for anyone who didn't have a doctor's prescription for a while. Really? So that people who could give up tobacco could use a vape as a nicotine replacement therapy. But we don't need them for recreation for young children. Yeah. The only thing that we should be breathing into our lungs is fresh air.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the children as young as 8 or 9 have been reported. Yeah. It's just, it can't happen.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the, you know, advertising is targeted at them to make it sort of sugary flavours and
bright colours.
We need to stop that.
Interesting. OK, Hilary, new research has shown that millions of people will be suffering from chronic pain by 2040. Chronic pain.
Yeah, a lot of people think chronic pain is really severe pain, but actually it means long duration pain, so long-standing pain of over 3 months. And sometimes people have chronic pain for years and years and years and can't get to the bottom of it, can't get rid of it. And it's debilitating. A lot of people on long-term sickness because of chronic pain. So what I always say to people is try and get a diagnosis, first of all. What's causing it? Have you been to see your GP? Have you had a proper examination? Have you had investigations that actually pinpoint the cause of the pain? Because unless you know that, you can't treat it effectively. And then if your GP isn't taking you seriously, take a scale into the surgery with you of 0 to 10, so that 0 is no pain at all, 1 is very mild pain, 5 would be, you know, pretty bad, constant pain, which is affecting your quality of life. But 10 would be the most unimaginable pain you can possibly imagine. So if you've kept that scale in your diary, and also what makes it worse, what makes it better, when does it come on, does anything relieve it, that's really helpful for the GP to determine what level of pain you're at, how long it's been going on, how much help you need, and he can instigate the referral for further investigations. We've got specialist pain clinics if the initial painkillers don't work or antidepressants aren't working, but you need the assessment, and we've got a variety of things that can help you with your pain, whether it's physio, whether it's hot and cold bathing, whether it's, you know, graded exercise. There's plenty of options available.
Yeah, Amir, I'm guessing if someone came to you with that amount of information, and the pain scale would very much help you be able to determine the difference between the acute pain or whether it's chronic pain, because I think a lot of people aren't quite sure what the difference is.
Yeah, that's right. So as Hilary was saying there, the chronic pain means it's been going on for 3 months or more, and acute pain is less than that. But there's ways to tell the difference. With acute pain, often you know the cause. There's been a history of an injury or an illness that's caused that. But with chronic pain, there may have been a history of illness or injury a while back, but that may have resolved, but you're still left with this unexplained ongoing pain. And then with acute pain, we do prescribe painkillers and medication to manage it. But in the long term, painkillers are not a good idea. People can get tolerant to them, need higher doses, and become addicted. So it's really important not to take painkillers for a long period of time. And then with acute pain, yes, it disrupts your life for while that illness is happening, but as things improve, the quality of your life improves. But with chronic pain, it has a very long-lasting impact on not just the physical side of things, like what you can do each day, but also your mental health and your energy levels as well.
No, of course. I mean, that's what we're saying, Hilary, as well. If you can get to the core problem, if that is possible, you might be able to manage it differently.
Yes, and sometimes it's worth taking somebody into the consultation with you for moral support, saying, no, my friend isn't exaggerating, she really can't come out of the house, she does need help with everything, and she's in tears. So somebody backing you up is actually a little bit of a kick for the healthcare professional to say, oh, we really must do something and get her referred and get her to the right people. And usually there's always something we can do. You know, we can make a difference to people's lives, help them sleep better, get them more mobile, exactly. And never give up.
It's incredible how much we can put up with, you know, and really you shouldn't have to when you're going through a painful time. Amir, Kendall Jenner, she's going viral for her super smoothie. I think she's sort of half claiming this will save us all. What do you make of it all?
She is. She's got this smoothie. It contains kombucha, goji berries, aloe vera juice, coconut, yogurt and honey. I think you've got some there. And she claims it's kind of a panacea of like curing all illnesses. Now, individually, those ingredients definitely have health benefits, antioxidants, that kind of thing. But I don't think it's right to say it will cure an illness. So, and also, when you add up the cost of it, Christine, it costs like 19 quid for just one smoothie, which is not sustainable. And those ingredients are not really that accessible either. I can tell by Hilary's face it doesn't taste
I'd rather have a margarita.
No, I've got a cheaper version, just authentic Greek yogurt with some cinnamon, walnuts, honey, and frozen. This is the key ingredient: frozen pear or apple, just grated on top of that. Really easy. Protein, antioxidant, fibre, you've got it all there, and cheap as chips as well. So go for that over Kendall's.
It actually ironically smells like an alcoholic cocktail, but without the alcohol, doesn't it?
Yours is all right, Amir.
Yes, yes.
And a margarita.
Thank you, Amir. Hilary, firstly, congratulations.
Yeah, look, I
Granddad again.
I know. I just wanted to say, look, here's a picture of my daughter's baby, Rafe, being born by caesarean section. And people talk about the NHS being broken. This was the most fantastic, 5-star, wonderful experience at Kingston Maternity Hospital. Baby born by elective caesarean section, 2 young female obstetrician surgeons, lovely atmosphere in the room, everything went perfectly. Couldn't recommend them highly enough. Where the NHS works well, fabulous. Thank you, Kingston.
Congratulations.
Thank you.